What's up, YouTube? This is Mad Hatter 1919-2, and I guess this is probably going to be my first video, at least on this channel. I had another one, didn't really do a lot with that one, so I made this channel and been planning on doing some videos for a while, and just kind of really hadn't had a lot of time. So with everything that's happened in the last week or so, I just figured it's a good time to start. I got some stuff to say. And what I'm talking about is this right here. Firearms seems to be the topic of debate, at least in the last few days. A week ago yesterday, there was a horrific tragedy, a school shooting up in Connecticut, and of course I'm sure everybody's heard about that by now. There was a mall shooting, I think it was in Oregon, a few days before that, or several days before. Of course, I think it was several months back, the Colorado movie theater shooting. Seems kind of like, one happens, it's like dominoes, just one right after the other, and it's really sad. It's terrible. These what goes on in these people's minds that think about doing things like this. I can't understand it. But the fight is on right now. There's a storm coming. They're coming to take your rights away from you, your Second Amendment rights. You got Dianne Feinstein. She's already been talking about putting some, trying to gun for some legislation to reenact the assault weapons ban. And of course, we all know about that. It's Clinton, his administration, they passed that back in '94. It lasted for 10 years. While that was going on, did crime go down? No, not really. When the gun ban finally ran out, did crime shoot up through the roof? No, it didn't. But for some reason, right now, everybody's they're going after guns. They think that that's going to just be the cure-all for everything. That crime will just disappear if they can get rid of guns. And frankly, I think it's stupid. I think it's just a really stupid way to think. Banning guns, banning assault weapons, normal capacity magazines, it's not going to change anything. There's always going to be crime. There's always going to be somebody out there plotting a way to do harm to others, and whether they have to use a gun, a knife, a bomb, poison somebody, whatever, they will find a way to do it. There was a story I seen online, it's been maybe a week or two ago, about a guy that stabbed his dad's girlfriend to death. Then went to, I think his dad was a teacher or something, went to where his dad was and shot him in the head with a bow and arrow. Then stabbed him and killed him, and the guy actually stabbed himself and killed himself. No guns were involved. People are going to find ways to inflict harm on other people, whether they got guns or not, and I don't understand why people don't realize that. It's like people, they have blinders on, they have tunnel vision. They don't really sit down and think about what the real problem is. And They always want to blame this. They want to say these are evil. They're bad. This is an inanimate object. It has no personality. It has no thoughts. It's just a tool. It's all it is. They never want to blame the person. It's always the gun. And that's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to get rid of them. And it's not going to work. But that's their agenda, and you need to stand up. You need to be heard. You need to write your senators, write your congressmen, join the NRA, do something. Don't just sit back and let them take your rights away from you. This past week, I've been talking to people. I've been emailing, posting stuff, just trying to do anything I could to maybe change the way people think a little bit. You try to put something else in their mind other than just ban guns. I was at work the other night, and my supervisor comes up to me and he says, he knows I keep up with this stuff, and I'm a pro-gun person, and he says, well, maybe we should just let them have it. I was like, well, what do you mean? Well, maybe they're wanting to ban assault weapons. Maybe we should just let them have it. Maybe that'll shut them up. And I thought about what he said for a minute, and I just kind of walked away. I wasn't really sure how to take that. And a little while later, he comes back by, and I kind of motioned for him to come over, and because I thought about it a little bit, and frankly, I was pissed off. I said, what you said a while ago, it offended me. He says, well, what do you mean? I said, well, you said that we should just give it to them. Give our rights away. So, if you think about all the men and women that have gave their lives to defend this country and to defend the Constitution, that's very offensive. And, we shouldn't be giving our rights away. We should be fighting for them. Of course, he starts backpedaling. Oh, well, I didn't really mean it like that. Blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, maybe because you're not thinking. I just think people need to wake up and be proactive. Stop trying to personify this and say this is evil. It's not. This is not evil. It's the person behind the trigger that's evil. And the NRA, they had their press conference yesterday, and I watched the video, and it was very good. They had some very good ideas. If people just get on board, I think it will really make a difference. People need to wake up. Anyway, that's about all I got to say. I could go on for hours, days, weeks, months, and really don't have time for that. So hope to be putting some more videos out here in the future. Maybe some's not so political. Really like to do some reviews and gun gear, prepping stuff. I've kind of been into that here recently a little bit. Of course, I hope there's still guns and stuff like that to review. There may not be, but we'll see. But anyway, this is Mad Hatter 1919 2, and I'm signing off, and we'll catch you later.